Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you all so much for being here. This is a really, really exciting day for us. So if you're wondering why you're here, this very day commemorates the 100th anniversary of the last horse-drawn response to a fire run in Lexington. So 100 years ago today, out of this station, we had a horse respond along with a hose wagon to an emergency here in Lexington. And since that point, we have been a fully motorized fire department. Before we get started today, I want to take just a moment to thank some very special guests. Thank you, Mayor Linda Gorton, for being here. Commissioner Ken Armstrong. I know we have Councilmember Amy Beasley here. We also have some great friends here from Lex TV. Thank you all. From our Lexington Police Department Mounted Unit, and from our friends at the Kentucky Horse Park Mounted Police. We're very grateful for them coming by to help show support for us on this day. So again, today we commemorate the historic last horse-drawn response from Station 3 in 1926. And while that milestone marks the end of one era, it symbolizes the beginning of a century defined not only by advances in equipment, but primarily the unwavering dedication of the men and women of the Lexington Fire Department. For over 150 years, and particularly throughout the last century, our department has steadily grown and evolved to meet the needs of our community. We shifted from horse-drawn to motorized apparatus, incorporated advanced firefighting and rescue capabilities, and expanded emergency medical response as Lexington's needs increased. Throughout each transformation, our commitment to protecting life and property has remained our North Star. While technology and stations change, one thing remains constant: the character of our firefighters. Generations of Lexington firefighters have answered the call with courage, professionalism, and deep compassion. They forged strong bonds, working side by side, bonds that were quite literally forged in fire, in service to this community. Our members have responded to fires, rescues, medical emergencies, natural disasters, and moments of profound human need, always ready to push forward in service together. Our department has never stood still. We've embraced advancements in equipment and tactics, life-saving technologies, and partnerships focused on preparedness, prevention, and community education, and so much more. These improvements reflect a department consistently prepared for tomorrow, just as our predecessors 100 years ago today did when the fire service entered the motorized age. The anniversary we mark today is not about the retirement of the horse, it's about what followed. It's about 100 years of relentless service built on dedication, sacrifice, and enduring duty to our neighbors. Whether it's from here at Station 3 or any of our firehouses across this great city, our firefighters carry forward the same spirit that guided those who came before us to serve Lexington with dedication, duty, discipline, respect, integrity, courage, and honor. As we look ahead, we do so with gratitude for our past and confidence for our future. The Lexington Fire Department remains committed and prepared and proud to safeguard this community for the next 100 years and beyond. So, it is now my pleasure to introduce Mayor Linda Gorton. Now serving her second term as Mayor of Lexington, Mayor Gorton is the longest continuously serving member of the Lexington-Fayette Urban County Council and a dedicated community volunteer. Mayor Gorton and her husband, retired Army Major General Charlie Gorton, are the proud parents and grandparents. She is a graduate of the University of Kentucky and a registered nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Linda Gorton.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Chief Wells. Isn't this a wonderful event? I really appreciated hearing your kind of historical view of everything that we have done with the horse carriage, really. And we're so happy to have our equine patrol from LFUCG Police, as well as our Kentucky Horse Park Equine Patrol, led by former police officer Lisa Rakes, who actually was in our Equine Patrol for police for quite some time, and all of our wonderful firefighters and representatives of public safety. Councilmember Amy, thank you for being here. It's so appropriate because Lexington is the horse capital of the world. And so here we are celebrating the 100th anniversary of our horses who were employed by the fire department to draw the carriages. So Chief Wells, I'd like to present you with a special proclamation, and I'll read it and present it to you honoring this great day. This is for the 100th anniversary of the Lexington Fire Horse Heritage Day. Whereas Lexington first employed horses to tow fire apparatus to fire scenes in 1896 and maintained the practice until July 26, 1926. That's a long time. Whereas during the era of horse-drawn fire service, Lexington's apparatus consisted of steam engines, chemical wagons, hose carts, and a buggy for the chief. And whereas the Lexington Fire Department continues to operate 3 fire stations originally designed to house horse-drawn response units, Station 3, Station 4, and Station 5. And whereas Station 3, located downtown on Merino Street, right here, was the site of Lexington's final horse-drawn response on July 26, 1926. Before it transitioned into an engine house with the advent of motorized apparatus. And whereas horses are an integral part of Lexington's identity and heritage, including the early service and protection of our community through the Lexington Fire Department. Now, therefore, I, Linda Gorton, Mayor of Lexington, do hereby declare July 26, 2026, Lexington Fire Horse Heritage Day. Congratulations. Congratulations. Should we get a little...